Привет, меня зовут Гордей, и это первое видео по Jurassic World Evolution 3. Наконец-то я могу поиграть в эту игру. Ну, во-первых, начнем с главного меню. На заднем фоне динозаврики, водопад. Здесь у нас трицератопсы и, естественно, яйца. Новое обновление с детенышами, новая игра, очень крутая, где будет в нее играть. И сегодня мы начнем с, естественно, кампании. Да. Я просто один раз заходил уже, но это будет...
Genetic power. The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history.
Мне интересно, почему?
We took something so far away in time and put it on display for the world to see. For better or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence. Precious, brief glimpses of peace. Emphasis on brief. But when nature seemed to offer a correction, many people saw only a tragedy. Greed saved the dinosaurs from the volcano, only to put them in a cage. But it was compassion that set them free. Free, of course, to spread into every corner of the planet. We need to find a way to coexist. But can we put our hubris aside and work with nature this time? Can we finally allow life to find a way?
Вау! Просто вау! Очень крутые, как это называется, ну, предкампаниевые видео. Я не знаю, как это точно называется, очень круто было. Довольно так интригующе, как по мне. Очень-очень прикольно было. Ну, давайте посмотрим, как вообще будет игра играться, потому что надо оценивать не только по вот этому видео начальному, но и по геймплею самому.
If there's one thing that the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free. And that's exactly what it did, time and time again, tearing down barrier after barrier, until finally we arrived here, this Jurassic World. There is no path left to travel but forwards. No viable option but coexistence with the dinosaurs. It's a rocky road ahead of us, less rocky, perhaps, under the right management.
Welcome! I am, of course, Cabot Finch, managing director of this new enterprise and the owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Go on, take a look around. Breathe in the, fresh air.
Decidedly less fresh around the herbivore enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done? Dim?
DIN, the Dinosaur Integration Network. I am Kira Chang. A pleasure to meet you. We intend to help dinosaurs and humans coexist globally. And I am here to find clients who share that goal.
Hey, so I should, ignore the roaming velociraptors that I saw on the way in and just focus on the bare bones enclosure? Wow, you're spoiling me.
Please, Doctor, take a look at the site map. Not only does this map allow us to oversee the site, but it also shows the raptors are no longer nearby. We have plenty of time.
Oh yes, plenty Plenty of time, sure. Until, of course, we don't.
Так,
All right. Let's get this showcase
как я
underway.
понимаю, нам надо поставить
To
вот
kick
это
things off,
меню.
some rescues will be arriving here any time now. Let's use a delivery zone to transport them all in one trip. It saves
Хорошо,
time
ну мы
and,
и поставили
even
уже.
better, a boatload of chopper fuel. Okay, perfect.
Так,
When the chopper gets here, direct them to that delivery zone. Excellent!
они...
The Loki Ceratops are on their way. And the pilot said there's something special about the group, so, consider my interest piqued.
Ah, our other important guest has arrived. Dr. Dua, welcome to
Oh.
Montana.
And thank
Доктор
you for
Дуа.
inviting me. Your goal to
Привет.
help dinosaurs thrive has
ты
certainly caught the
тут.
conservation sector's attention. I truly hope
Саш
you
такой,
can
о, вы
succeed.
говорите? И...
So do I.
там, не помню.
So do I.
Ну, там вот это управляющий юрский периода было. Клавы, как-то так ее звали. Так, и вот они. О, детеныши! Я не думала, что они здесь будут. Я думаю, мы их сами будем
A
выводить.
wild, juvenile dinosaur. Absolutely remarkable. And not a common sight these days.
И три, и
You know,
четыре там.
The mind boggles thinking about how its experiences now will shape it.
Посмотрите
Will
на
its
это.
future be peaceful? Chaotic? The deciding factor, I suspect, is you.
Посмотрите
What a
на вот это.
beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Dinosaur
Ну, щас
appeal
они
is one of
говорить
the
будут.
things that'll draw new guests to a site. And boy, oh boy, do juveniles sell entry tickets.
And well cared for juveniles will grow into more appealing adults as well. As dinosaurs explore their new enclosure, they'll form a territory. It's inside this territory that their environment must meet their needs.
Some dinosaurs play well with others, some less so. Keep an eye on who's sharing an enclosure with who.
I must say, that enclosure is a far cry from the environment these animals evolved for.
All part of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority.
Wonderful work. Actions like this will certainly earn you a
Wow.
good reputation with the conservation
Ну, кстати,
sector.
вот это очень неплохо выглядит фигня. Это прямо очень неплохо выглядит. Очень красиво выглядит. Мне очень нравится. Так, катсцена какая-то у нас начинается. Шторм какой-то будет у нас. А там, кстати, да, шторм будет. Там, кстати, разрушенные же эти.
Not to alarm you all, but
So-
is that
A sandstorm, and it came out of nowhere.
typical? It ripped apart some of our fences, too.
Ну вот.
Storms like this can harm
Да.
or panic dinosaurs. This is a delicate situation.
Ну, ща разберемся.
Right.
Как...
A spooked giant is a big threat to our guests. The priority needs to be tranquilizing it with the capture team chopper.
Управление я помню.
We can repair the enclosure later.
Asset identified.
Пэкс. Очень.
Hey, nice shooting. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, so you've earned us some breathing space. Now, I'm not exactly adept with a hammer, so let's bring in the experts. We need a maintenance facility, and like yesterday,
Every facility placed will need to be connected to our path network.
now get out there and repair everything you can.
Ёп!
You know, Dr. Dua, Dr. Malcolm, your
Маленький камушек
testimonials would
просто
really make a
перевернуть.
difference. We need the
Интересно.
support of the conservation sector if anyone will take us seriously. And if they don't, Din is going down.
Да
And taking what's left of my money and self-respect with it.
John Hammond said something similar when he brought me and the others to Jurassic Park. You know, I could dig out the report that I made for him, but I'd need to update some details, like oohs and ahs and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the task at hand for the moment.
Мы починили. Сейчас, да.
A thorough and efficient batch of repairs. Impressive work.
И
Now that the
здорово.
enclosure is fixed up, we're safe to transport the
Ну,
dinosaurs
давайте
back into
тогда
it.
ускорим время.
When
потому что-
transporting a dinosaur,
Это будет
first
довольно-таки
choose the
долго.
animal you want to move and then pick where to send it.
Да, я знаю.
That storm could have torn the park apart or hurt the dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck tends to run out eventually.
No need to worry. I suggested we prepare for such a thing weeks ago. And we did prepare, didn't we, Mr. Finch?
Well,
Вот и
you know, the
вот
to-do list was pretty long. And how was I to know
yeah,
we'd be
вот
hit
это.
by a... Look, let's not point fingers, especially at me. Bit of a long shot, but Dr. Malcolm, any chance you can ignore the whole breakout thing?
Oh boy, now you're asking an awful lot of me.
Okay, maybe not ignore, but focus on how well we dealt with it. No? Well, can't blame a guy for trying, huh?
Ну как вы долго
Let's place down
говорите?
some maintenance posts across the site. They'll let your maintenance ATVs patrol and fix the place up automatically.
Да я это... А, это... Блин. Говно сейчас вот эта херня какая-то. Ладно, вот здесь. Вторую, наверное.
You want your maintenance posts to cover all buildings and power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or resupplying. Those posts also have a wider range to them, and any fences that break in that range will automatically get repaired.
Вот так.
Once you've placed your maintenance posts, you can directly assign a maintenance team to each one.
Все, я тогда...
I've
Я
arranged for
сделаю это.
more dinosaurs to arrive on site.
Да
They were
идите
struggling in the
вы,
nearby
что?
desert, but we can give them a better life here.
One moment. Corythosaurus. They cohabitate wonderfully with Lokiceratops, so please do place them in the same enclosure. Replicating natural varied ecosystems should always be a high priority.
All right then. You're the boss. Until you say you're supporting us at least. Then I'm back in charge. I'm kidding. Mostly.
Меня бесит чуть-чуть эти очень долгие разговоры, потому что я не могу сказать ничего, потому что вам надо узнать,
This
что они
place
говорят,
is shaping
чтобы
up
вам
faster than I
было
expected.
понятно,
The benefit of
как
hiring
сильно
the
всего
right park
происходящего.
manager, eh?
И меня
I
это
mean,
бесит, потому
just
что
take
это
a
очень
step
долго.
back and look at what you've done already. This site is our very own window into prehistoric Montana. Diplodocus? Check. Lokiceratops? Check. Corythosaurus? Well, here we go.
Ну, вообще да. Блин, кстати, очень красивые скины. Вот у этого и вот у этого. Кстати, поменяли чуть модельку, как будто бы в второй части как будто лошадь была чуть-чуть подлиннее, они были
Delivery
чуть поменьше.
successful. Now,
No,
we
you
better
didn't.
make sure those dinosaurs are loving their new home. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I pride myself on being a good host. Or at least a passable one.
They could certainly be more comfortable here. Balancing comfort between multiple species can be a challenge, but one worth overcoming.
Вот здесь где-то поставим, и им нужна еще вот эта фигня. И... так, что им еще нужно там? Все, всего достаточно. И вот такой вот у нас
And displayed for you.
вольер.
Simply
О, вот здесь хорошо. Ну дайте
Is it
посмотреть.
just me, or do those dinosaurs not look as happy as the Lokiceratops?
Like many species, they need males in their herd to truly thrive. Male dinosaurs are rather rare, though, so there's little we can do. Perhaps Din isn't a good fit for the conservation sector. Your work is inspiring, but the dinosaurs need something extraordinary if they're to get a foothold in the wild.
You know, the dinosaurs aren't adapting fast enough to reproduce on their own. The course of natural history is trying to reassert itself, and you simply cannot fight nature.
But we could work with it. I know of a research station developing not only male dinosaur synthesis, but sustainable breeding programs too. If it will earn your support, I suggest that we all head there immediately.
Just to check, we're coming back here, right?
Oh, we must. If that research succeeds, we have to return to reintroduce male dinosaurs to these herds.
All right, my bags are packed, so let's go.
Куда-то уезжаем? Так, ну вот Монтана у нас. Кауай. Decide available. Ну, пошли тогда туда, наверное, я не знаю. Нам сюда, наверное, нужно. На Гавайях мы все будем, на Гавайях. Вот, кстати, вот это красиво очень выглядит. Сразу с главного меню. Ну, посмотрим. Я надеюсь, нам тут разрешат уже делать через гнездо. Потому что я знаю, что так можно. Здесь нам разрешат. Здесь у нас через гнездо сделать. Я знаю, это звучит очень странно. И вот мы прилетаем. Почему пустые места пилота? Не знаю.
Well, you know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so-called groundbreaking research before, and I felt this same mix of sheer wonder and utter dread back then, too. I'm more optimistic about what I'll find this time around, but still, if I may, a word of advice, build more places to hide than you think you need.
Окей, хорошо.
Aloha, Hawaii!
This is not a vacation, Mr. Finch. We are here to support pioneering research on dinosaur breeding. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Baldera, a leading paleoecologist. Dr. Baldera, the room is yours.
Hey, good to meet you all. Truth be told, I wasn't expecting help so soon. Kira seemed pretty insistent that it has to be now, though, so I'm definitely gonna make the most of it.
Well, you know, we're all dying to see how this works out. Well, hopefully not literally dying.
Dr. Baldera has done quite well on his own, but many minds make light research. We'll need a control center so that we can hire scientists for the project.
Опять эти ученые, блин, не люблю. Я хочу вот такое. Нельзя.
We should hook that building up to the path network, too. Science by candlelight is great for atmosphere, but less great for productivity. Let's get a generator down and power that building.
Сюда.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
Хорошо, нам, получается, нужны готовых в дженетик, все хорошо. А где... А, вот они, точно. Так, тебя точно нет, тебя, возможно, вот этот хороший. Вот этот неплохой, вот это вот неплохая. И вот это. В принципе, самых профессионалов.
Okay, first off, we're gonna need a science center. See, while parthenogenesis is a thing, that's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the wild, but we can create our own with a bit of clever research. That's where the science center comes in.
Ну окей, хорошо, и что дальше? Это изучать надо. Я понял.
Dr.
Давайте
Baldera,
крутируют.
do you truly believe that this breeding program will work?
I'm pretty sure it will. Dinosaurs breeding in the wild is rare, but I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from.
Окей, мы
Next steps. Right. We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male. But finding an appropriate dig site will take a head for logistics that I definitely don't have. Let's hire some practical thinkers.
Бедные динозавры. Что вам от меня нужно? Что вы хотите, чтобы я сделал? Хайр. Логистик. Логистика.
Now let's research a dig site with plenty of Maiasaura fossils.
Wonderful. There's surely no better choice to pioneer this research than a species whose name means good mother lizard.
Well, sure.
Да, довольно
What better reason to
скучновато
bring a
пока
breathing,
что.
thinking being into a
Ну,
strange new world than
Посмотрим, что
a
будет
lovely,
дальше.
apt name?
We'll need an expedition center to act as a base of
идите в
operations
жопу.
for the dig. Let's construct one immediately.
Куда? Окей, сюда. А можно это получше как-то провернуть, я не знаю. Ну ладно, так. Так.
Expeditions
No,
and me
story.
go way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all.
Можешь просто
See, we
говорить.
send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils. Then we crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs.
Да, кстати, здесь можно
That wasn't the
менять
most
цвет
scientific
дорожки, и
explanation,
у нас
but it gets the idea across, right?
получилось как-то вот.
A whole lot of Maiasaura fossils and eggs were found in
Я не знаю,
Montana's
зачем.
Egg Mountain dig site. Sounds like a prime expedition spot to me.
Так
No,
мы ж
hey,
только
that's
что
not
там
far from the
были.
dusty patch of paradise we just came from.
Так
Small
мы ж
world.
только что там были.
Smaller
Почему мы
still
сразу
when the
не
continents
взяли
were
с собой?
smushed together.
Как это убрать?
Fantastic. Our expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils, huh?
Ну дайте мне.
Keeping an eye on dinosaur welfare is a full-time job, and I don't want your attention stretched thin. That's when trouble starts. The ranger teams can handle it, but they'll need to be assigned to ranger posts to guide their patrols. Let's build some posts and get those rangers to work. Make sure the ranger posts cover any dinosaurs that you want your rangers to keep an eye on during their patrols. Looking good. Now just assign ranger
you.
teams to those posts and you're set.
Не туда чуть-чуть нажал. Ну окей, сделал это. И что дальше?
Maiasaura are not the only animals that this client cares about. So, while we have some time, please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
Да погодите, людям тоже нужно, чтобы они красиво были. Вот это выглядит некрасиво, как по мне. Надо это поменять. Это выглядит так себе вот. О. Хотя бы чуть-чуть покрасивее пускай будет. А им точно удобно? Так я не могу посмотреть, потому что вы мне не даете. Missing ground leaf. Ground leaf, вот ground leaf. Давайте я лучше вот это поставлю. Что модельки текстур никогда не будут изменяться. На это фэнси просто не способна. Так, им еще не хватает вот этого вот болотного фигнушки. Теперь вам удобно? Мне теперь граунд-лифт не хватает. Да идите вы в жопу. Вот. Так, удобно вам? Все, 100%. Но у меня еще не Изучили патрульные Вы поняли кого? Я этого говорить не могу, к сожалению. Ну где там рейнджеры мои? Я же поставил. Они застряли или что? Где они? Или они вот так вот поехали? А, они встали. Твари вонючие. Проверяй, иди. Во, поехал, а ты, блин, что? У тебя задача есть, ты ее не выполняешь. А почему вообще никого не ходит никто? Почему он сколько тут? 4 ученых ходят и все. Я для кого все это строил? Если он поедет когда-нибудь проверять. Просто скоро время подождем, пока все у нас сбудется. Сейчас так сложно, что ли, к ним заехать. Экспедиция уже закончиться должна. Пока я тут отбиваюсь с этими рейнджерами всеми. Все, наконец-то. Ура! Граунтнат. Орехи нужны. Ну, это я помню, да. Вот. Интенсивность давайте поставим побольше. И им еще нужно... Давайте вот это теперь попробуем. А, это вот... Не, это странно чуть. Удобно вам теперь? Почти.
No one's gonna want to visit these sites if they can't see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple enough. Impressive prehistoric animals plus well-placed viewing galleries equals more guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy Cabot Finch, huh? How's that for showing you're working
Зачем
out?
ты должен быть
The point
секретным?
is,
Динозавры
always
должны
make
быть
sure an
секретными.
enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're to make this a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned viewing building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and reinforced glass.
Две, а куда вторую? А, сюда. Сюда вы хотите, чтобы я вторую шла, да? Почему?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for...
Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right? Did they, find anything good?
Так, ну...
Use the Science Center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So don't be shy about selling things either.
Так,
Ooh,
и мы
while we're
ставим-
laying the foundation of the project, let's build a hatchery too. Can't breed dinosaurs without hatching a few eggs, right?
Not long now until the genome is done extracting. What's that old saying? A watched pot of dino DNA never boils? I don't know.
Меня бесит Cabot Finch.
Now that you can exert more control
Теперь нам
over
надо еще и
embryonic hormones,
синтез.
it's time to synthesize your
Begin task.
first male Maiasaura. Just think, generations of dinosaurs engineered to be
И-
female, and now we're purposefully
Быстрее, ну какие
unshackling
20
them.
секунд?
Incredible.
If I may, I can only hope that all the consequences of this are being considered. I know they're not, of
Так,
course,
так,
but
так.
yeah, I do love to hope.
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded? Jeez, what a thing to say. My concern has a rock-solid
Ну,
foundation
много
of
ученого
experience.
и...
You know, I've seen profits put before science, I've seen rapid progress, and the excitement around that eclipse any caution. So, not unfounded.
Yes,
Да
I
что вы
misspoke.
хотите?
Your experience is evident, but we are not Biosyn, Doctor. We are not InGen. Try to see this work with fresh eyes, optimistic eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic. So let's keep on going.
Да никто
I'm never going to be a fan of more outgoing costs, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need scientists with skills in welfare to actually get incubation going.
Вот они. Ой,
Okay,
вот
let's
они
incubate
выходят.
those eggs. Gotta love the hatchery, right? Amazing building. Life literally develops inside it.
Мы уже выпустили.
Oh, hello there, history.
Устаревшая
Repeating
информация.
yourself, I see. Hey, tell me, did meddling in nature work out well the first time?
All right, ready when you are.
Dinosaur synthesis. It never gets any less magical, does it?
Those are some beautiful animals.
Долго говорите,
And note how the
ё-моё.
male and female Maiasaura have different patterning too.
Да ну нафиг.
Dimorphism in prehistoric
А, вы хотите,
animals.
чтобы стол
And
было? Ну я же
given how
говорю.
rare males are in
Так,
the
им
wild,
нужна
I
вода.
suspect we still have so much to discover.
Вода.
Yes, indeed. And this is just a start. So, let's get those Maiasaura comfortable.
И что им нужно? А, граунд фигер. Окей. Ну, еще орехи поставил. А, им орехи, потому что тоже нужно. Не знал этого. Я не помню. Все, нормально. Теперь пасту не хватает. Да идите вы нафиг. Не дофиговлевато вы от меня хотите. Есть. Отлично, 100%. Я знаю, такие вы громкие, я знаю, может не самый красивый вольер, но ничего страшного.
Okay, now we need to check our Maiasaura's breeding potential and compatibility.
So I understand, you have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Oh, yes. There are chemical markers, but honestly, you can tell everything you need to just by observing the dinosaurs closely enough.
Interesting. Can you tell with humans too?
I know you're in charge here, but do I actually have to answer that?
No, you do not.
Так, и теперь мы
Now,
наконец-то можем
eventually you
разместить
do plan to
гнездо.
have breeding in your breeding program, right?
Yes, we do. But dinosaurs need an
What's
appropriate
this?
nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Aha! Artificially
Ну, давайте
replicating
подождем
nature.
тогда.
No
Это
doubt
будет
this will go completely
очень
according to plan,
долго.
as it always does.
А
The conditions are
примерно
right and the
сколько будет?
dinosaurs are happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey, hope I didn't miss the main attraction.
Oh, no, hello. Are you with the Ding group?
Ой, идет,
Oh,
идет.
No, where are my manners? I'm Isaac.
Ой, Сак.
Great to meet you. I do a lot of work with the entertainment sector, and they are very interested in this project of yours. Juveniles will meet huge crowds after all, so I have to see this for myself. But it's all good. I'll be patient.
Да 2
Hey,
минуты ждать,
patience.
да вы что,
That's
издеваетесь?
a refreshing thing to see. You know, if only those folks
я
that
подожду.
preceded
Ничего
you
страшного. А
had
ну,
waited
всё.
longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life with all the grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you got to admire their ambition, but my God, the mess.
Ну что-то говорят там.
It worked.
Как у нас там
We got
причина?
eggs. See, you take care of the dinosaurs and they do what comes naturally. I can't wait for what comes next.
Ну, вообще, ну, довольно-таки человеческая реакция.
This seems
Насчёт
like a
туда
good
вообще
chance to talk
похвалить.
about contracts. They're jobs you can pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry
Замолчи.
sectors.
Нас выпускают.
And
Ух,
bring
вы
in a
закрыть
little
дайте,
extra
пожалуйста.
cash while you're at it. Here, let's get you started with one now.
Смотрите на эти глаза. Наверное, это выберу.
Well, I'll be. Juvenile dinosaurs created the old-fashioned way. How far they've come. No longer man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but
Смотрите на эти ручки.
naturally bred animals. Wow, fascinating. So fascinating and possibly cataclysmic. I'm wildly curious to find out.
Ты уверен, что ты сможешь... ты сам?
My word.
Кабот.
You actually did
Феврале
it.
его зовут Кабот.
By recreating natural conditions, no
офигел.
less.
Почему его зовут
This could
Кабот?
be just the thing to give dinosaurs a foothold in challenging environments.
Wow. I feel like I'm staring at history in the making, and it is adorable. I think we all need to share the news, but I bet people are gonna want proof. Can we grab some pictures?
Full disclosure, I've already named them Cabot Jr., so make sure you get their best side. But let's be honest, that's any side, right?
Меня занесло. Меня занесло. Занесло меня. Что же делать? Да ё-моё, я в кустах застрял. Я забыл, что здесь ворота. Где-то здесь должны быть. Даже? Да... Ну, где-то, да, вот они. Халилуп. Открывайте ворота мне. Все, стекло разбил уже. Текс. Да, нет! Стоять, стоять. Все, сфоткал. Сумбит.
What a photo!
И
Oh, I'm printing out a
на
copy of that
этом
one
мы,
for my
наверное,
wallet.
сегодня
They grew up so
закончим.
fast.
Всем спасибо за просмотр, это было довольно-таки весело. Всем пока!